I have a couple questions. Can we start?
Yes, please do.
Okay, I'm Karina.
Karina.
First of all, congratulations for the tour. So, how do you guys feel being back on the stage after this whole pandemic scenario? How does it feel?
I mean, super hyperactive. Yeah, we were just sat around for 2 years waiting to come to Brazil. So last night, yeah, I had so much energy, and I can't wait to do it again tonight.
Did you miss us as much as we did?
Yes.
I mean, Brazil?
Yeah. It's been so kind of frustrating. Like I was saying before, there's been a series of unfortunate events that have stopped us from coming to Brazil. You know, we did McBusted, which was a collaboration we did in the UK, and you know that took like 3 years of our time, and then we had a bit of time off, and then the pandemic hit. So it was never supposed to be a 10-year gap. So we're going to make sure next time it's definitely not a long break.
Perfect. What's the difference between this album, I mean, Young Dumb Thrills, and the other ones?
Well, it's funny because we've we've just finished a new album. So for us, like Young Dumb Thrills is kind of 2 years old for us now, and you know we'd not kind of written any music together since 2014, 15. And then we got back to the studio in 2019, and you know everyone was just throwing ideas out. And Tom had a song, Danny had a song, Dougie had a song. Then we did one together, and it was a real kind of mixture of sounds. And we were just happy to be together, right? So the album kind of reflects that. It's quite upbeat, lots of different styles.
Yeah.
So this time during the pandemic, we got a studio and we were kind of ready to make a new album. And what we really wanted to achieve was making an album that we felt really represented the band, the McFlyers. Like, what is our sound, you know, and what are we about? And it's very much about wanting to replicate what we do live.
In a way, I suppose, just thinking about it now, Young Dumb Thrills is quite an important album because I feel like it's allowed us to make this next album.
Yeah.
You know, like Harry said, coming back after a couple of years away, all of us were in.
Almost
you know,
10 years.
Yeah, well,
we
had.
In terms of writing music, it was the first time McFly had written music together since 2014. So we wrote Young Dumb Thrills. We wrote Young Dumb Thrills in 2019. So we'd had it as a band, writing-wise, we hadn't written together for about 5 years. So we kind of, you know, we'd all been doing different things. Danny had been listening to different music as well, and so yeah, it was a real mixture of sounds. Whereas, like this time round, yeah, we're kind of Brazilian media are asking us about Young Dumb Thrills, but we're really keen to talk about our new album, which will be coming back hopefully next year to Brazil to promote, because it feels like the more definitive, what we feel like.
Next year?
We hope so. We hope so, yeah.
But going back further, like the break that we had as a band, I only see it as a positive because it's rejuvenated everything, it's refreshed it. You know, to have that little hiatus, that little break, that little pause. You know, we've been coming up to 20 years being together. So I feel like it's rejuvenated it and completely, you know, set us up for another 20 years before we get tired again and have to have another break. But it's nice to have that, and I feel like it's showing in our music and our energy and, you know, everywhere we go. It's cool.
Do you guys usually fight? As a band, as a family, as a...
We've not, like, I'd say the time we've been together, actual, you know, 20 years nearly, like actual big arguments, I mean, like a handful of times, like, which is crazy. And I think now we're older as well, we're much better at being sensitive to each other's personalities as well, you know, and kind of being able to control our own personalities. But ultimately, you know, we find each other really funny. And so that's why we have fun together and why we're friends. We spend most of our time just behaving like 10-year-olds, like really immature and just and laughing. We spend most of our time just laughing.
About this?
There's your mic.
If you could go back 10 years, what would you change? Did you change anything?
Anything? Well, you're not supposed to, right? You're not supposed to go back and change anything.
Like the
If
film.
you had
like the
a
film.
time machine,
But you're not in Back to the Future.
Yeah,
you can't
you-
change
yeah.
it.
Back to the Future, he says don't change anything because you could end up affecting your own existence.
Yeah, your future.
I
But
know what I-
if I could go back, yeah, I definitely wouldn't join the band. No, of course not. No, because like even the things that we've done that like we're like, oh, that sucked, or that wasn't fun, or that was the wrong decision. They've all led up to the positive and awesome things that we've done too. I do think about certain things that we've like turned down or not pursued. I'm like, but would we have been miserable doing that? So, no is the answer.
No.
No.
Okay. No for all?
No.
No.
No. Oh, I mean, probably other people's behaviour and actions, that's it. But not my own.
No regrets. What's your relationship with your Brazilian fans?
Wow.
It's
This
alive.
is a hard question.
No, it's pretty easy, I would say, because it's amazing. It's very
Brazilian fans are completely crazy.
Yeah,
about
passionate.
you guys.
very passionate.
We're
Great
very
energy.
proud of it as well. We brag about it to people back home in
People in the UK are like, oh, you're big in Brazil, aren't you? We're like,
Yeah. When we go to Brazil, it's crazy. It's just like,
I think it's at times it's difficult because you see the passion and you want to like meet all the fans and give love back, but we can't meet everyone. Sometimes we have to just keep going places, but it's reciprocated. It's a very special connection we have, and it's amazing. We have great fans in the UK and all over the world, but it's nice for us to be able to travel the world, come to a different country, and now as well we have we used to when we came to Brazil like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Before really we had families as well, and we used to spend most of our life together. And now because we have families and other things going on, we don't spend as much time together. So coming here for 2 weeks means we get to spend just like 2 weeks together like the whole time, which is which is awful.
Is it true that this is so embarrassing? Is it true that Pistola Bear is a Brazilian name?
Yes.
Yes.
What's the story behind this?
so we had the thank you. We had the Young Gun Thrills bear designed for us, and we released the album and it didn't have a name. So we just put it out on Discord like, hey, do you guys want to name the bear? We've got Grill Mike as well, another little McFly symbol, and that's called Greg. Like, what are we going to call this thing? And fans just started calling it Pistola Bear.
Yeah, Brazilian fans.
Brazilian
They
fans.
got in there and they were like,
They
weird.
hammered it. The English people were like, oh, let's call him George. And stuff.
And you accept it?
And well, in Brazil was like, oh no, Pistola Bear, Pistola Bear.
Oh my
And we're
god.
like, okay,
Sounds cool to us.
Does it mean angry bear in Portuguese?
pissed off bear.
Yeah, it's an angry bird, but Pistola has a lot of meanings here, actually.
Oh,
So-
good or bad?
Good or bad?
How can I say that?
What would it be for the bear though? It's like cheek.
Dick.
Dick!
Dick sometimes.
No!
Yeah.
The bear is a dick.
Dick bear.
No, Pistola. It means dick sometimes.
But when you're referring to the bear, what does it mean? Pistola bear.
Pistola, it's angry.
Angry bear. there you go.
Pistola
You.
bear is angry.
Oh, I thought for a second that I thought we named him Penis Bear.
But
Dick
yeah,
Dick Bear.
depending on circumstances. Pistolic means another thing. That's why I did this question. Do you know any kind of Brazilian music? I know one of you listen to Fresno.
Yes.
Rock band.
Yeah, we Fresno. We've just been We've just been hanging out with Fresno, and we're going for dinner tomorrow.
Can you send a message for your Brazilian fans?
Yes.
Well, what can we say? Thank you for being so patient, and thank you for your support, for your passion, and thank you for creating the best atmosphere at our shows.
Yes. Etiamo Brazil.
I need a coffee.
The coffee here is fantastic.
The coffee and the fans.
This is Anna. She is a huge fan of you guys, and she did this video for you guys to explain something important because you changed her life in so many ways. So she explaining everything here, and she brought some
Amazing.
Thank you.
some sweeties for you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Doce de leite.
Oh,
A lot of
wow.
this is for Tom.
They look amazing.
Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Very excited.
And if you could watch, she's gonna be so happy.
Hi guys, nice to meet you. My name is Anna. 13 years ago, I met you at a radio station, and you guys changed my life. I never felt that happy before, and when I left the building, I looked at myself and I felt so happy. I decided that what I wanted to do for my whole life, to make people feel the same way I did. And 3 years later, I was working for the same radio station. I started learning, studying radio and television. I learned English by myself, just translating your videos, and that's why I've got this British accent. Thank you very much for that. The best accomplishments of my whole life, my whole career, are because of you. I just have to thank you so much. I mean, I'm a radio host nowadays. I'm a voice talent. Actually, I dubbed the same movie as Tom, Paw Patrol. We're from the same dog shelter. I'm Dolores, the Brazilian voice of Dolores, the dog, the poodle, the Frise poodle. So, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You mean a lot to me. You mean the world to me. I just have to say thank you, and you guys changed my whole life, and I don't know what I'd be doing if it wasn't for you, if it wasn't that encounter 13 years ago. So after that day, it was May 29, 2009, after that day, everything changed, my whole life changed. And I have to thank you so much. You helped me through my depression too. I even tattooed the song, No Worries, and it's paused. And if I unpause this, Tom will sing to me, I want the world to know how beautiful you are. That's the phrase that was stuck in my head and in my heart. Whenever I fell down, you were there singing that to me. You were there telling me you wanted the world to know how beautiful I was, and that made me feel stronger than ever. Depression went away, but the tattoo is forever. As McFly's here forever, I'm here forever too. So let me show you my tattoo. Here it is. I'm trembling, but I think you can see it.
Wow.
Awesome.
Guys,
That was the best British accent.
amazing
what a cool.
story. It's an
Yeah,
amazing
that's
story.
Is that on? That's such an amazing story.
They have a little surprise. She's
She's
outside.
She's
No.
outside.
Yeah.
So
And-
let's bring her in for a picture.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she's gonna be super excited. And
Does she know?
Yeah, she knows.
Yeah, bring her
We
in.
couldn't hide it. She knows you guys are here.
What was her name
Anna.
Anna.
again?
Anna. So,
How you doing?
We were just watching a video of you. What an amazing video.
Wow. Thank you for your video.
We love your British accent.
Thank you so much. You're my teachers.
So you picked up the English accent from us.
Yes.
So you occasionally get a dabble of northern
Yeah, I mean,
Essex.
Bolton.
Bolton. So, 13 years ago,
13 years ago,
we met you
We
outside
met.
a radio station.
at a radio station.
Were you a
I
McFly
wanted-
fan, or did you?
Yes.
Right, and we met you.
Yes.
And photo.
You were there.